Hey, how you doing? This is Steve, real estate agent, Keller Williams Malone Realty Group, checking in with you. All right, so last day in November today, and we're looking forward to the end of the year. What are we going to expect to see from the real estate market as we head forward? So we're going to look into the crystal ball to see what's going on. So here's what we typically see. So what we typically see is December is usually a very good month for closings as people are trying to get moved by January 1st. And so what we typically see are people are really looking the first, let's say 10 days of December, trying to get their offers in, trying to get everything locked down so they can close by the end of the year, be in their new house by January 1st. That's how we typically see. So for what we see is kind of a flurry of activity beginning part of the month for our listings that we have and for the buyers we're working with. Then things tail off as you head into the middle part to end of the month. So I'd say from like the 14th through about the 31st is real quiet as we approach Christmas, we approach New Year's. Everybody starts to kind of wind things down for the end of the year, and you have kind of a real lull in the real estate market. And then things pick up a little bit in January and February, and then the spring season starts to pick up from there. That's what typically happens. Okay, so you got kind of a real lull to late no mid to late December, let's say. So mid to late December, real low, then quiet January through February, and then everything picks up in March. That's not how it's going to happen this year because of COVID, because we have, as we've talked about over and over and over again, we have so many buyers in the pool because of all the rates. Being in near records or at record lows. We have so few homes on the market because of COVID, because people not wanting people in their house, but the buyers are there because they can look safely, whether it's online or they can just mask up. It's easier for a buyer to mask up and go into one house than it is for one seller to have multiple people in their house. So that being said, there's just not a whole lot of homes on the market, and people are still kind of waiting to see what happens, post-election as we head into 2021. So a lot of people are sitting on the fence on the sell side. So there's not a lot of homes. On the buy side, there's a whole bunch of buyers who just have missed out because of the low inventory. So there's a whole pool of buyers just ready to roll right now. So what is that going to mean for December of 2020? I think we're going to be busy all month. I think that we're going to be real busy these next 2 weeks. Okay, so when we get to around the 14th or so, then it's going to ratchet down a little bit, but it's not going to be that normal lull we get at the end of December. I think that because of everybody working from home, schools are a little more flexible now because there's a lot of online opportunities, things like that. I think that people are not as really bound to be in a place by a certain time. They can move, and the everything's a little more flexible as far as that moving date goes. And for that reason, I think that there are buyers who, they want to be done by January 1st, but if they're not, they're willing to go to January 7th or January 14th. So I think they're going to be people looking, mid to late December. And I really think starting January 1st, it's just going to be rock and roll real estate as the buyers are back, sellers are coming on the line. And I really think things are going to really pick up in January. So I think it's going to be, again, it's going to be quieter those couple of weeks at the end of December. But I still think if you're a buyer, it's a great time to jump in because there will be a little bit less as far as competition goes from the buyer side, and there's still those homes on the market. If you are selling your home, I think it's still going to be a great time to sell because there are buyers that are looking. The pool is not going to completely go away. You may have some buyers that say, let's take a couple weeks off for Christmas and for New Year's, but you're going to have plenty of buyers in the pool, towards the end of this month. So I think that as far as December goes, that lull we typically see, we're going to see a slight drop in activity, but I think it picks right back up in January. And I think that we're just going to roll through the first 2 to 3 months of next year. And then let's see what happens when some of those foreclosure moratoriums end, some of those forbearance moratoriums end. Let's see if we get more homes on the market and starts to kind of stabilize the real estate market. But looking forward in December, if you're thinking to yourself, let's wait until December 21st to put in an offer, there'll be nobody looking. It's going to be quieter, yes. Will there be nobody looking? No. There's too many buyers who have been waiting and have been waiting and have been waiting, and they're going to jump if they find something, even if it is December 26th or December 27th of this year. They're going to put in the offer, and they'll just get moved to the middle of January, and they'll just let the chips fall where they may. So I think, looking into the crystal ball, that's what December looks like right now. So we'll keep watching it, updating it every week. If you have any questions, what does that mean for you if you're looking to buy or sell let us know. 470-233-4409. I'm Steve, Mullen Realty Group, Keller Williams. Hope you all had a good Thanksgiving, and we'll talk to you. Bye.